Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chinedu, Chinedu, and this is Draw My Life. It all started on September 21st, 1986. There we go, that's much better. I was born in the great city and state of Houston, Texas, to my awesome parents, my mom and my dad. My mom's name is Sharon, and my dad's name is Tobias. Oh yeah, and my dad's Nigerian. That's where my name Chinedu comes from. Now, I was told he was very serious about my name. It was like on some roots, like I hereby name you kids and stuff. So all that, very important to him, though. So I guess the name is important. I am half Nigerian and half African American. And by African American, I guess I mean regular black. What's regular black, you say? That's a very good question. A question I'm going to answer for you right now. See, regular black is the formula of being an African American and being born in the USA. They take these two chemicals, they apparently put them in a beaker, let it bubble and fizzle and do all that type of stuff, and then boom, there you have it. Whole bunch of scientific equations later, you have regular black. Now, I wasn't sure what this was. I found out very, very early when I started school. I also looked it up in the Crayola box. I thought it was the actual color. I checked in the 8, 16, 24. I even checked in the 96 box. Only the rich kids had those. But anyway, so I'm in school. I try to make new friends. Introduce myself. Hi, I'm Chinedu. But unfortunately, learning new names wasn't really that important to them. It's kind of confusing to them. So they asked me if I was regular black, and I was like, is that a color? But hey, it's okay. And from that point on, I was known as the African kid. I wasn't bothered by it too much, though, because I had a very good understanding that it's okay to be different. I mean, my name's Chinedu, so I knew I was different from the jump. But at times it would get pretty annoying, though, because, some other people would call me, names and things like that. It made me really shy. I mean, they would call me some of the craziest names in the world. One of them was Lion King. Some of the main ones were Prince Hakeem from Coming to America, Africa, Simba, and my favorite, Kunta Kinte from Roots. It's all good. It's all good. These things made me pretty mad when I was a kid, though. I would get annoyed because I was just like, why you guys treat me so bad? I'm black too, basically, but some people didn't see it like that. So I occupied my time just drawing, collecting comic books. Going to middle school, I went to Stevenson Middle School, and I ended up with the nickname Waffle Boy. I think because I like waffles so much. I really can't remember. 2001, I went to Chavez High School, and my 9th grade year is when I met my friend Danny. I'm gonna finish drawing him right now. Heard him finish drawing him. Yeah, there he is, Danny. Something about Danny that stuck out when I met him. He had a pretty smart mouth, kind of like how I did. By the time I got to high school, I had ended up having kind of a smart mouth, though. You had to be with your name Chinedu. But I was like, man, this dude's pretty cool, man. Talk trash the way I do, pretty cool dude. So we ended up becoming friends and made a group called Team Fresh. We even had a catchphrase. Guess what it is? Keep guessing. Fresh. Pretty cool catchphrase, right? And penny. But anyway, we were both in band. I actually played the saxophone. I was pretty okay at it. But eventually I became the drum major. Only I didn't have one of the really cool drum major Masons. We couldn't afford it. We were kind of a poor school. Our school was brand new, but we didn't have any money. Hey, by the way, once again, I went to Chavez High School. Shout out to class 05. We're getting old, guys. Anyway, I also hosted the very first talent show in my high school. First time I ever got to do any type of stand-up comedy in front of a crowd that big. It was pretty cool. But after it was over, I really didn't think much of it. So I graduated in 2005. In the fall of 5 I went to U of H, where I majored in psychology and business. I also moved out shortly after I started college too. I moved out at about 19. I just felt it was ready for me to go out there, spread my wings, and be a man. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty happy about moving out. But it quickly turned to sadness when I basically realized how much money it costs to live on your own. So I get a job. I ended up getting 3 of them. I worked at the University of Houston Rec Center. I worked at Foot Locker. And I also worked at Steve & Barry's. They don't exist anymore. At one point, I actually had 4 jobs. But I got fired from my other job working for my dad at his company. Apparently, everyone can wear jeans on Friday except for me. I think that was the case. So it's basically, you wear jeans? No, sir. You are fired. Get out of here. I was like, but Dad, I need the money. But oh well, it's okay. So I ended up losing my spot at work and my spot at the charity. Fast forward 2007, I met my beautiful soon-to-be wife. It's funny though, because she's actually 5 feet tall and I'm 6'1". That lopsided love, but it's still all good though. So I ended up quitting my 3 crappy jobs and I got 1 good job. Guess whose idea that was? I love that woman. I ended up getting a job as an ABA therapist working with kids with autism, ADHD, ADD, and MR. And it was a very fulfilling job. And I liked it. But after I graduated from college, I realized that there was just a lot more that I wanted to accomplish with my life. But moving on, I actually ended up getting married in 2012. My exact date was June 10, 2012 when we got married. And then 3 weeks later, through a series of unfortunate events, my job was ending. So then I ended up getting a job at LabCorp. But then I realized I really did not like that job. It was just a desk job. And I really wanted to be my own boss. People asked me the stupidest questions. And then around that same time, I actually ended up getting a phone call. Never forget it. And I answered, I was like, hello? And I was like, Chinedu, I need your help. And I promise you, I was just like, what? Pond5.com. My dad's job is in distribution, by the way, guys, and it's called Americana Business Consultants. Pretty cool name, right? I know. Now, before you guys wonder if it's a real company, it is. It's our new website's in development, so it's not up right now, but it's coming soon. I found out that my dad actually tried to hire a whole bunch of people to do my position after he fired me, but none of them could really understand the job like I could. I felt that was a sign that God is so awesome. Chance for me to go back and do what I always loved. And I came back to Senior Vice President. Pretty cool. Moving on to Facebook, I used to do things called PSAs on there. I used to talk about relationships, politics, just whatever would come to mind. And it was just pretty cool though. You know, a lot of people thought it was funny. Honestly, I was just like, you know, whatever. But then I got the idea, hey, if you want to do jokes and things like that, this is a good way to market it. You have all these ideas, why don't you just get on YouTube and put it out there and see how far it can go. So I did it as talk radio at first, without any video. Somebody thought it wasn't funny at all. I love her. But anyway, I met this other guy named Kevin on Stage, a really good guy on YouTube, very popular. He told me, you should do it, man, you should do it. And so I did it in front of a green screen. But I never got the software to add the background to it, and my wife thought it was pretty dumb. She was like, you can do better. And so what I did, I just got in front of the camera finally. I just smiled, started talking and introduced myself. My name is Chinedu, Chinedu. And amazingly, my view counts went from like, 8 to 20 to like 75 to 120. It's a pretty good jump. And right now I got one that's like 300 views, 600 views. I ain't one that's 3,400 views. And I'm so close to 10,000 views, guys. I'm very, very happy about that. I know it's not 1 million views, but hey, I'm on my way. And right now, that makes me pretty happy. I have an amazing wife, and it's going pretty good. You guys love African Dad. It's awesome to do. But anyway, I've actually been asked to host a few birthday parties and even a fashion show. So I think my popularity on YouTube is getting a little big. That's a good thing. But what else is there? Oh yes, the main things that are important to me: being a husband, a businessman, and a youth leader in my church. Husband being at the top of that list. Also before I forget, after I went back, a couple years ago, I actually flew to Nigeria to set up our charity program before I was released. But it was good fun. It was really good fun. The name of that charity is called American Global Rescue. I mean, it was a very, very, very humbling experience. And the promo to that one is actually coming soon, pretty soon too. So hope you guys stay tuned and watch that. Also, I want to thank you guys for watching PSA Radio. It's really, really good. And if you guys have show topics or questions you want to send to me, send them to my Gmail, psaradioshow@gmail.com. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter at PSA Radio. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every subscription and every comment. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching for 10 minutes. Thanks.